Hi, this is Kathleen Hessert and Matt Gardner from the BuzzMgr team, and we're going to share with you some information about BuzzMgr and how BuzzMgr and social media in general is going to be used during Exercise 24. Just to start, social media obviously is going to be used, obviously to us, going to be used to try and speed the velocity of response in the disaster and basically relay correct information, try and find what's trusted information to share two-way between disaster relief communities and the public. It's a matter of speaking and listening, and there's appropriate times for both to happen. When there's only an opportunity for one message, for instance, if the lines are down, if I don't have enough juice in my cell phone but to make a phone call, but I can send a tweet or send an SMS message to get out, I'm going to make that effort, and that's going to be the equivalent of a 911 call for me through social media because I can't use anything else. And a lot of people are going to be doing that. BuzzMgr will be used to monitor all the social media that is going on during Exercise 24. And through that monitoring, we'll actually be coming back and identifying, triaging information, social media messages, to send to the participating organizations. So you can take something that's in a tweet or something that's in a Facebook post or YouTube that may be relevant to your decision making and your follow-up action. We're going to be circulating it to you through our red alert emails, and hopefully then you'll factor it into your decision making and take action when it is relevant to do that. So one of the things that's going to be important is that everybody identifies or understands that what's going to happen with BuzzMgr. You are not going to be participating, actually operating BuzzMgr, but if things work the way we hope they will, you'll be using the information that BuzzMgr and our analyst team here in Charlotte will be sharing with you during the actual crisis. So between now and Exercise 24 and afterwards, you can go to buzzmgr.com X24, and this information will also be used or be shared with you on the inrelief.org Exercise 24 sites. Social media injects are going to be important, as you'll be receiving social media, you'll be receiving injects for Exercise 24, pieces of the puzzle as they are unfolding in the exercise itself. Part of that will include social media injects. Those social media injects are aligned with the actual physical injects of the exercise, again, to test the ability for responding organizations to get the information through social media quickly enough to factor it into its decision making and then to act on it. If you can envision in crisis, there are three needs. Excuse me, one to manage the crisis, one to manage the crisis communications, and third, business resumption. Doesn't matter how few resources you have, all three have to go on at the same time. Sorry for that. This is live taping, live to tape. In terms of social media injects, please, you will see test, not real, hashtag X24, pound X24, at the beginning of each social media inject. You will also, at the end of that message, have a link to the Exercise 24 site and a page with instructions on how to participate. So an example would be of an inject: test, not real, island of Coronado hit by tidal wave, unknown damage, flooding everywhere, with a link and X24 on it. That link will take you to the page to tell you, if you are a participant, what you do with that. If you're an observer from another organization not participating, what you should do with it or not do with it. And lastly, if you're just an interested individual and you want to participate or learn more, and it will have links to the official X24 Facebook, YouTube site, Twitter account, etc.
And with that pound X24, you might be asking, why is that pound sign there? With Twitter, it's referred to as a hashtag, and you can use that to actually, it'll be hyperlinked in your tweet, and people can actually click on the pound X24 and see other tweets with that same hashtag. So we can aggregate all the discussion of X24 on one site for Twitter.
What you're seeing now is a red alert email that we will actually, the BuzzMgr team and our volunteers, be sending out to the organizations that are participating. In the actual email that will go to you, you will first have to give us your social media contacts and email addresses for us to be able to send it to you. But within the BuzzMgr system, think of this as a workflow red alert. We're going to be able to see and share with you the title of the tweet or the post, etc., the author, the source, the time and date it was posted, the URL so you could go right to it, and a clip or summary of what's happening, and the sentiment below. So you're looking on the right-hand side under post details. You'll see title, author, source, date posted, URL, the clip or summary of the substance of it, and the sentiment, which is negative in this particular instance. Below that, you see author details, name, the importance, medium. One of the things that's important for you to understand is that these tweets that will be, or posts, social media posts that will be redirected to the participating organizations are also weighted based on the influence of them. So medium importance means medium influence in terms of number of followers on a Twitter site or the number of friends on a Facebook site, etc. Again, the average sentiment there is negative, and then more source details. On the left, you will see two will be copied on it, the subject matter, which will include X24, pound X24 on it. This one says a significant post on the floods in Veracruz. And then the message will mention what the relevance is to you and why you should care about it. So this is a red alert email that will go to individuals within participating organizations that are factoring social media into their response in this particular exercise.
And these emails would be our main source of communication to other agencies. So they're going to be their main source of BuzzMgr. But with this, we also have the dashboard emails that we will be sending out at the end of the first day, end of second day, just so you can get summaries and you can get those as requested. And if we go back to the dashboard, we can actually see some of the graphs that will be included in those dashboard emails, so you can get a whole picture of the discussion for the exercise.
The other thing to be aware of is on the inrelief.org Exercise 24 site, there will be widgets that take some of these charts. So what you're seeing right now is the Veracruz floods widgets on the inrelief.org page. There are 3 widgets there, in English, in Spanish, and the third widget is our activity widget, which indicates where the conversation is ongoing at the moment. So it breaks it down into how much of it is on Twitter, how much of it is on blogs. Right now, if you notice the Veracruz floods activity chart, the brown line, which is third from the top at the end of this chart, on the right side of this chart, is blogs. So much of the conversation right now, the majority of it about the Veracruz floods is on blogs versus on Twitter. This is important to you because for you to know to send your messaging to the people who are involved and are talking about it, it's best to send it on the platform where they are talking, as opposed to just sending out in a media news release or whatever. So go where the people are if you want them to hear your message. So how can you participate? You can participate, number one, by sharing a number of information, a number of types of information. The first would be use the Twitter or comment on Facebook to ask individuals for more information. Respond to emails sent by BuzzMgr, those red alert emails. Respond not to BuzzMgr, in fact, but respond on Facebook or Twitter or YouTube or the appropriate channels. Whatever your response is, get it out there, again, so it's a two-way street. Use Twitter and Facebook to send out messages informing followers of the correct information and updates. There's all kinds of ways. We want the public to get involved, but you have to have participation with social media. Find, listen, engage, and lead. You have to find where they're talking. BuzzMgr will help you do that. You have to listen to what they're saying so that you know what the sentiment is, what the needs are, etc. And then you can engage and lead them in the direction that you want. So there's so much more to this, and we'll update this training for the training session that is going to be held on Monday as well. Thank you very much. This is from...
Do you want our contact information as well to include that?
Great idea, Matt. This helps a lot.
Oh,
Please,
yeah.
the contact information is very important here. If you need help, direct your information, your request to Matt Garner at BuzzMgr.com, mgarner@BuzzMgr.com. Our phone number in Charlotte, North Carolina is 1-704-541-5942, and on Twitter at Matthew Garner. For BuzzMgr information, to participate, to get the BuzzMgr information during the exercise, please send the following information to Kelly McChrystal, kmcchrystal@BuzzMgr.com. We need email address and we need social media contact information for your organization where we can send information, monitor, etc. Thank you very much, and any other questions, please feel free to contact us. Can we cut out?